Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Silvia Fitri from class TBI 6C. Today, I will tell you about the use of prose in TEFL. Well, everyone, as we know that many method, many strategy, many media, and many way that we can apply in the classroom to teach English language. But now I will tell you about story. Stories can be one of the best tools to use in the classroom to teach English to young learners. What to do to use stories perfectly in teaching English young learner? Okay, there should be two things to be done first by the teacher so that they can use stories perfectly within English classes with young learners. Well, let's come to the first point. The first point is select the best storybook. In teaching English to young learners, storybooks are widely used for a number of purposes. For example, pleasure, fun, learning how to read, and language learning. But not all storybook good for language learning. So, it is imperative that you must choose the best storybook that can offer language learning opportunities and also develop other skills along the way. So, it can be concluded that by select the best storybook, the right strategy apply and effective story-based activities done by the children, so the young learner will enjoy learning the language by using the story. Okay, next let's come to the second point. The second point is having an effective story lesson planning. It means that by having an effective story lesson planning, so the stories will be of special pedagogical value for the foreign language learning, and the learning objective will be achieved with easy. So it can be concluded that we as a teacher, we must make the story lesson planning with effective, and then if the story lesson planning is effective, so the learning objective will achieve with easy. Okay, next, how to use stories in teaching young learners? Okay, the first one is start a lesson and then introduce the theme. It means that before we start the lesson in the class, we must introduce to the student, to the young learners, what the theme today, what the topic today. We can show a picture to the young learners, to the student, and then by showing the picture, will help the student to understand what they will be learning. For example, today you uh, want to teach the student with story of Malin Kundang, so you can show the picture of Malin Kundang to the student, so the student will understand the material today. And then after you show the picture to the student, you tell the story slowly and using lots of TPR and action. It means that when tell the story to the student, when tell the story to the young learners, you must tell it slowly and not fast. Because if you tell slowly, the student can understand what you say. And when tell the story, you can use of TPR and action. For example, you say the sentence like she run fast. So you can do the the action like run fast. Okay, I think just it from my explanation. I'm sorry for my mistake and thank you for your attention. And assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.